Man, Call of Duty was my therapy growing up. Something about playing the game for hours on end. And I was a sniper, you feel me? So just dedicating myself to try hitting a quad feed or a 5 on or something like that, you feel me? Like it was just cracked. And it brought me so much peace. Now, the reason why it brought me peace, right? Like we have to address the bigger picture in the room, right? I was in a single parent household. And no brothers, no nothing like that. Just sisters. Well, I have a brother, but he doesn't stay with us. Another mother. You feel me? Brother from another mother. And gaming was just like my only go-to. My mama was at work and stuff like that. I grew up in Los Angeles, so hitting the streets wasn't very smart, and my family wasn't very encouraging of that. My mother wasn't letting me outside. She was very strict. And then my dad was, even before I understood what gang banging was, he told me if I ever joined a game, he would beat my ass in theirs. So as a kid, you think your dad is just like, oh, you feel me? Like, oh my God, he's going to like ruin the world if I do it. But it's like, okay, no, they were just scaring me, but the scare factor worked because I didn't do it. So I was just inside playing video games and posting on YouTube, and that became my therapy because I was finding so many friends on Xbox Live, and because that's what I was playing on too. I was never a PlayStation 3 dude. I was always Xbox 360, and then from the Xbox 360, then I went to the PlayStation 4. But yeah, I was on Xbox 360 for a super duper long time, and I made some great connections on Xbox, man. Like, I mean, those moments where, especially because I was going to school and I was getting bullied and all this other type of stuff, I didn't have a lot of friends, and it was just like a lot of stress. And it felt like the moment I was able to get online, nobody knew what I looked like, nobody really gave a damn. We were just here to play the game and have some fun, talk a little bit of S words, you feel me, and go about our day. And it brought so much peace to me as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. Like I even signed up for like 1v1 LB to like start competing because Nuketown spawn trapping on Black Ops 2 was wicked. If you knew the rotations, brother, that was a sweaty scene. It's like you literally couldn't die. You can imagine a 1v1 where the most important kill is the first kill. Because if you die, you're getting spawn trapped 250. It was that tough. And then there's money on the line. Oh yeah, I mean there was some 1v1s, bro, where the first kill wouldn't happen until 5 minutes in because they were camping. They didn't want to push each other. It was like, if you kill me right here, you're gonna spawn trap me. You're known for this trap. Like you're gonna put me in a 100 piece. The game's over. Like literally, it was so crazy, but it was actually fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually fun as hell. Um, and then I started, getting into the comp scene, bro. The M8A1 and the MSMC Duo, that's all you needed for an AR and or SMG. You could probably go with the AN94 or whatever the case may be, but the real sweats were hitting you with that burst. Pling, pling, pling. Bro, that shit was so fun. Oh my God. And then I didn't have no responsibilities. I didn't have any bills. Oh my God, that was a time. That was a time. And it kept, oh my God, yo, that was a time. What the, bro, Black Ops 2? Oh my God. Bro, I even went back to older Call of Duties because, like, when they started coming out with all the jetpacks and all this other type of stuff, I'm like, I don't know about this. I'm about to go play Modern Warfare 3. Bro, and Ghost was actually a good Call of Duty. I don't know why people was hating on that. The sniping and that, it felt kind of, it was interesting. The Honey Badger, like all of that, that was a good era in my opinion. But everybody was hating on Ghost, but then everybody sucked up the jetpacks. How do you like jetpacks and not go, you know what, this is getting off topic. Therapy, right. It helped, it helping my mental health. Dog. Gaming in general was just my out. And, I saw my dad playing video games too, so I was kind of interested. He was playing Call of Duty too. It's crazy. I saw my dad playing Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2, like the first Modern Warfares and stuff like that growing up, and he would never let me pick up the controller. Every single time I'm like, can I play? Can I play? He's like, no, no, no. I'm like, why the fuck can't I play? You know what I'm saying? So when I eventually got a game, that was the first game I wanted. It was Call of Duty. I think my first Call of Duty in my hands was Call of Duty Ghost. I was a late bloomer. And The reason why I say this because I was still learning the sticks. I didn't know the maps. Like I was camping. Like I would go to a corner, a random corner with no traffic on the map, and just sit there and just sit there. Like that the Ghost was it. And then I had to double back into the older Call of Duties like Black Ops 2 and all the other type of stuff because 1v1 and kept that game alive. Trick shotting too, feeding and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? The content creators and the competitive scene were always the reasons why Call of Duty was a thing. Period, point blank. It wasn't the casuals that carried Call of Duty. I will argue this. I will argue this. It wasn't the casuals. It was the ones who took it serious. They put Call of Duty on their back and then took it through the years because Call of Duty hasn't came out with a new game in ages. They've been giving us the same game for 2 decades and nobody wants to say it. They've even started reusing the maps. If you guys don't, you get what I'm saying? They're remastering the guns, brother. Ain't nothing changed. Um, but yeah, man, I'm so thankful for Call of Duty because I mean, Call of Duty gave me so much peace and just gave me so much fun during lonely moments, like during heartbreaks, sitting there just man. When you're getting dogged in real life, it feels so good to be able to dog somebody on the stick. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. To sit there and punish kids, just like yeah, go to the fucking gulag. Yep, right now. Yep. Go back to lobby. Yep, respawn. It feels so good right after you just got your heart broke for another dude. Yeah, Call of Duty was that was that for me. You get what I'm saying? I took all of my anger out on smat. No, that was gonna sound crazy. On I took all my energy out on being a good Call of Duty player and punishing other people. I like the way that sounds a little bit better. But yeah, it was a lot. Even my mom knew when things was going wrong. Take my Xbox, take my game from me. I would go like 3 6 months with my game took from me as collateral to not doing other things because they knew that was my peace of mind. That was my out. You feel me? So salute to all the gamers. Don't let nobody make you feel like you like wasting time or you BS and all that stuff, bro. Gaming is really like a mental health thing, and from my experience, it keeps people out the streets, right? Especially looking at my other family members, they could be demons out here, but they're deciding to play the game. So at moments where everybody's like, "You're being lazy. Get off your butt. Go get a job. Why are you just playing the game?" I'm sitting there like, if he wasn't playing the game, Lord knows what these niggas would be doing. So I think it's probably better that they are sitting here playing the game. Now it may not look, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna reap what you sow. You may not be the most financially well off, but there is a chance you could be financially well off because the internet and stuff exists now. There's so many different possibilities. So yeah, I mean, don't let the opinions of others throw you off. If you're a gamer, keep gaming. Do it as like a little side passion, side hobby, just for your mental. If you want to stream, get into content, fuck it. Why not do it? You never know what you are. You never know who you are. To be real with you, you never know. You never know. You can be the next swag up in this mug. You never know until it happens. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something on your spirit to go after it, go for it. Go do it. And you never know might come from that because I also say in a lot of my videos, man, Call of Duty turned into businesses for me. No crap. Like me having to sit there and do the visual effects and stuff for my gaming videos and do my little montage edits and stuff like that. I ended up going to a film school for visual effects and editing. I have clients where I edit for them. I edit my own videos, which is really now what my focus is, bring everything in-house, vertical integration. But yeah, that headspace came from Call of Duty. Like I'm a whole entrepreneur now, and it was built upon the backbone of me playing Call of Duty and wanting to be a gaming content creator. And as I grew up, I just started seeing different ways that I could monetize being a creator. Whether it was me taking pictures, me filming reels for people, me doing it for myself. Like there's so many different ways to run up a bag in this generation. We are blessed. We are blessed. So yeah, man, with that being said, I do love y'all. I do love y'all. I do love y'all. My message to South Central and my guided healing meditation is down in the description. Those are my ebooks for the ones who want to check it out. And without further ado, man, it's been Jason here. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all on the next video.